Hey guys, LevelCap here. Today I'm going to be showing off my new Airsoft gun. This is the GKM made by G&G. I picked it up from Airsoft GI a few weeks ago, and this is basically modeled off of the AKM real-world weapon, which is a slight update to the AK-47. So it's near identical to the AK-47 in appearance with just some minor changes. Now, I've been wanting to get an AK for Airsoft for a while now. They're just such a cool, iconic gun. And when G&G came out with this model, I knew I had to get it. They got real wood stocks, real wood grips on the front. I've added on some things here, as you can see. I've got a SEMA AK scope mount, an AMP micro red dot, Blackhawk sling point, which is nice for mounting the gun to a sling, the G&G 600 high cap mag that it comes with. G&G also made custom lipos that fit in the grips here, and a SEMA flash hider. I also picked up a Mad Bull chronograph here, which allows me to test the BB velocity coming at the end of this weapon and allow me to modify and tweak it as necessary. Now, this one has fluctuated a bit since I've used it. It's gone down a tiny bit in speed, nothing that a spring change can't swap out, but it is shooting at the higher end of the 300 area, so closer to 400, which is ideal for most of the fields that I play at. And speaking of playing Airsoft, here is the AKM in action. This is at the Army Birthday Combat Experience. This was a milsim game hosted up at the Blue Cloud Movie Ranch in Newhall, California, and I really got to give Airsoft GI a huge shout out for basically getting me into this game. Tim especially for hooking me up with admission to this game. It's a lot of fun. Visually, it was a very realistic looking experience. Here is the very first time we pushed into the field that we're playing on, and I'm playing with Tim and Jet, Chris from Warfighter, and also Jose from Warfighter.
Yeah, it's we got up the hill there. I swear. Get him.
How far up the hill are we talking?
Right in front of us. Anyone got a grenade?
Nope.
Hey, the man on the other side.
Got one.
You got him?
I got one, there's two.
In the white t-shirt?
Yeah, he's still up,
Okay.
You got him?
You shot him.
White t-shirt? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, dang it. Yeah.
That was a Thunder Bee that came flying around the corner, killed me, Jet, and Tim. We're all walking back to spawn now. This was basically our first push into the city, the area where all the combat was going on. Now, this is our second push into the city. Jet's got us inside of a building in one of the main alleys, and we're going to try and push up to the right side of the city and cut the enemy's flank in half. It's a good plan, but honestly, we have no idea what's waiting for us, and we're going to go and run behind the cover of this Humvee when it drives by.
Hey, behind that fence to the right, you see the shadow? Shadow behind the right fence.
Yeah, I see it. Jet on you, man. All right. Shadow behind the right fence. You guys ready? Yeah.
Yep, alright, use the Jeep as cover. We're going in that little hall to the right.
We'll be right behind you. Keep it dispersion. Hit. Bang. I got you. Oh, you got bang. Your call.
Good shot.
Parlay.
I'm going to watch right corner, you guys watch left.
Oh, shit. Hit. You guys mind if I clear out of here? We go to bang.
Now, unfortunately, we weren't able to make much progress there. They had us locked down pretty well, but you gotta test the waters in the beginning of the round. Try and figure out where the enemy is strong, where they're weak, push all flanks until you can actually push through and hold some ground. Now, I've got a longer little clip here. This is Jet and I and one other player that happened to join up with us, and we're going on a little covert ops around the outside of the town, and we just noticed that there weren't a lot of players over here. It seemed like the enemy must have had it locked down pretty well. But we're thinking that maybe fewer players that don't attract as much attention could push through and get a little bit of work done.
Is that guy in? No, he's out. Can we run around behind this cover?
Go under.
Where's he shooting out of?
Shooting out of a window. Go under, go under, go under.
Now sometimes you gotta get down in the dirt, especially on maps that aren't really designed specifically for airsoft. Now this is a movie set. It's designed for filming things to make it look like it's Iraq or Afghanistan or somewhere in the Middle East, which means it's not laid out for a battle. So we're trying to take advantage of that as best as possible, but you'll notice that there's just some weird looking scenery because we're on the backside of an actual movie set.
You see him in that door?
Now Jet sees some movement over by this door. He's looking to just check it out, make sure we're not about to get flanked. I'm watching the right side flank here, and we spent a little while trying to figure out what's going on, what the best approach is. We're seeing if we can go around the door. We want to make sure that when we infiltrate the city that we are not noticed, because there's only 3 of us right here, and honestly when you run into overpowering numbers, it's not enough to really get anything serious done.
No.
I know, but
No, there's no
guy waiting here.
Oh shit. This side here, watch out. We're about to get one. I think I got one. I heard him call hit. We got another one behind that mound. Up.
I'm gonna run across. Okay.
Yeah, I got that one guy. But there's 2. Actually, this guy's got the good idea. I think we should follow him. I got another guy at the corner.
So things are really starting to heat up on the outside here, so Jet decides to push through this door and we're now on the inside of the city, but there are tons of enemies around us, so we gotta keep things quiet.
Watch him back. You gonna cross? Fuck. That was a good ricochet, man.
Yeah, fuck you, Tom!
Jet engages in some friendly conversation with the enemy there, and then we realize that guys are starting to close in on us. From my side, more and more guys start to pile up, and I realize that we're going to have to start taking out some covert kills.
He's infiltrating.
Fuck yeah, look at that ass. You get him?
Yeah, he was approaching.
Alright, good. Let's try this angle.
Okay. Jet, should I take out targets?
Hang on.
Ah, the knuckle shot. Nothing more entertaining than watching your enemy cry out in pain after you shoot them. Part of me feels bad for him, but a much bigger part of me feels pretty good about that shot.
We got someone real far, but there's so much debris.
Now we're not really sure where the third guy went off to, but Jet has definitely got enemies on his side, locking his area down. I've got baddies on my side. I'm trying not to take too many shots at long range. I've got limited ammo, and frankly my batteries are running really low, which is something I didn't know at the time, but it's going to bite me in the ass in just a little while.
Fuck this gun, dude.
Oh, fuck. Ha! Yes,
I ran out of batteries that second.
Man, do I feel really bad about letting Jet get shot in the back there. The moment I hesitated to try and figure out what was going wrong with the gun, the guy popped around the corner and got me. So, gun reliability, making sure your batteries are charged all the way, important part of Airsoft for staying alive. Now, I gotta say I've been having a lot of fun playing with the AK, even though we were playing on the US side and it felt a little bit out of place. It's a very cool looking gun, feels very authentic when you hold it in your hands, and I'm looking forward to getting some more gameplay with it. In fact, I'm going to Operation Black Shield this weekend, and I plan on using the AKM there. Now, I picked this one up at Airsoft GI. It's a G&G one. It is definitely on the pricier end. There's a lot of AK options out there that are less expensive. I'll put a few links to them down in the video description, and also I'll put the links to all the gun parts that I used on this specific AKM build. That pretty much wraps it up for this video. Stay tuned for the next one because I'm going to have some more AKM footage, and this time I'm going to be playing at a field that allows high caps and full auto, so there's going to be a lot more shooting, a lot more firefights, hopefully a lot more kills. I'm going to leave you guys with a clip of my new favorite Airsoft player. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is LevelCap, signing off.
Fucking hell.
Hey! It's a bomb! It's a bomb! You don't know the bomb!
Yeah, I'm out.
I was just here. There's a bomb! You're dead! You don't know how to play?